Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today we are testing the Beautybay Age of Opulence palette. This is a new palette that Beautybay dropped. I say new, it came out like a week ago. I ordered it straight away and now I'm filming with it, but it probably won't be up for a week or two. So by the time you're seeing this, it's probably a couple of weeks old. But I'm hoping it's still available because this is a limited edition palette and Beautybay do have a habit of sticking to their limited edition rules, hence why I don't have the Book of Magic palette. But this one is quite similar to the Book of Magic. It's not exactly the same, but in my opinion it's almost like a darker version, which I kind of prefer. So these are the shades inside. It's very pretty. I've done this look. It's a very simple look. It's a very out there look. It looks a bit odd, but I just wanted to test a bunch of shades and I think I've done that. I'm also going to run through my base in this video silently and sped up, but you will get to see what products I've used. But this is the overall look. I'm a fan of it. I quite like it. That shimmer shade is amazing, putting that out there. And as always, there will also be swatches in this video, so if you're interested in all of that, please just keep on watching. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put out makeup content every Wednesday, so yeah, maybe consider subscribing if that sounds good to you. But other than that, I will stop talking and let you get on with watching the video. Enjoy! Okay, so here is the palette. I hate the outside packaging, by the way, I really don't like it. And this is the inside. I'm going to insert some swatches for you now. The first two rows, starting from here, you've got RSVP, Prohibition, Gold Digger, Hope, Noir, Speakeasy, Champagne, Rich, Vintage, and Curfew. And then the bottom two rows, again starting from here, you've got Jazz, Flapper, Ace, Silk Stockings, Revival, Dandy, Crush, Velvet, Decadent, and Lavish. In my opinion, and I don't own the Book of Magic, but it does look like a darker version of the Book of Magic to me, but it's very pretty and I'm excited to give it a try. This might be quite a simple look. I'm in a bit of a rush today, but we'll give it a try and we'll try out as many colours as we can. Okay, so starting with the Beautybay Eye Base in shade 2. Okay, I think I'm going to go purple. So I'm going to start with this shade here, called Velvet. Okay, absolutely gorgeous indigo purpley shade. It's very pretty. I quite like that, very pigmented. I wouldn't expect anything less from Beautybay palettes. Next, I'm going in with this shade down here called Dandy. Okay, so that shade is on. I'm not doing anything particularly difficult right now, I'm just packing the shades on. I did put it too high in the inner corner, but that's fine, I can fix that. It's a nice shade. I don't know how well it's blended with the shade before it, but we'll carry on going and hopefully it'll get better. Next, I'm going to take the shade Flapper. Okay, now there's not really a lighter purpley shade. There are lighter shades like this one up here that I might use to blend out in a little bit, but for now I'm just going to go back through those three shades and build them up. Okay, so I did also take a smaller blending brush and just blend out that Flapper shade. I like the colours. I'm not sure about how well they're blending together, but purples are particularly difficult to formulate. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a bit of this shade here called Speak Easy. Okay, I really like that shade. It's really brought some depth without having to use a black, because it is very much like a dark berry colour. It's very pretty. And now I need a shimmer to go in the centre of my lid. And as usual, that's the most difficult part for me. I kind of want to go for the blue, but should I go for one of the more champagne-y shades? I'm going to go for the blue. It might not work, but I'm going for the blue. And I've got no wet base, it's just going on top of what's already there. Oh, that's so pretty. That is such a beautiful shade. Okay, that is an absolutely stunning shade. I love how it looks already, but I am going to try wetting it just to see if it gets any more foiled. But I do really like it how it is, and I like that I've been able to sort of disperse it up a little bit, because you don't always want full shimmer. So I'm very happy with this shade already. I'm just going to wet it using the Revolution Pro Fix. It's just the closest one to me. Okay, I do actually think that made a difference. I do think it made it more foiled, so if you do want them to look more foiled, by all means use some setting spray. And what I'm going to do now is just go back in with my mattes and just sort of diffuse the edges and blend it a little bit more. But overall I'm quite happy. I know I haven't used a lot of shades, but I quite like this. This is nice. That shimmer has really brought it together. Okay, there we go. I've blended it as much as I want to right now. I will blend it out a bit more once my base is on. What I'm going to do now is quickly catch up the other eye, and then we will run through the base silently, and then I will come back and do the lower lash line and things like that with you, and then we'll have a completed look. Okay, so I've zoomed you back in and it's time to finish up with the eyes. So I think just to test out a few more colours, I'm going to go blue on the lower lash line. It may not fit perfectly, but I'm just testing out shades. So I'm going to start with the shade Rich. That is an absolutely stunning, like, dark teal shade. I love that. I want to do a look using that. Now going in with the shade Hope. Ooh, that is beautiful. That is a gorgeous shade. I love that shade so much already. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is blow out the pink a little bit, probably blow out those blues a little bit as well. Okay, there we go. Those blues are absolutely gorgeous. This look isn't perfect. It's not something I would go out wearing, but I've tested a few shades and that's what I'm here for. I would probably go out with this if the lower lash line was pink like the top. So it's not complete waste, but it's lovely. I really like those blues. Definitely a look coming with the blues very soon. So I'm just going to catch up the other eye. Okay, so I know I look crazy, but one more shade I want is an inner corner shade from this palette. And I think I'm going to go with the shade Champagne. Okay, that is a gorgeous shade. I did already have some highlighter on from just out of habit putting it on my inner corners, but that is a gorgeous shade. It's a bit more subtle than I was expecting, but that's absolutely fine. I'm going to finish up the eyes and do a lip and we'll do final thoughts. Okay, so here we have the finished look. I'm very impressed. The mascara I used is the KVD Go Big or Go Home mascara. My lashes are Doll Beauty in the style Chloe Elizabeth. I did put some turquoise liner in my lower lash line, and that is the NYX Epic Wear liner stick in the shade Turquoise Storm, and my lip colour is the MUA Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dash. The lipstick doesn't match perfectly. I think I need something a bit more purple for this look, but I don't have anything like that, so it'll do. This look is a bit out there. It's not something I'm going to wear out and about, but it is very pretty and all the shades did perform very nicely, considering I used a lot of purples, and like I said, purples are difficult to formulate, or so I've heard. I've never formulated one. But this came out really, really nicely. But overall, I'm very impressed with how this came out. They did blend well, they do look nice. I'm very excited to do a look using those turquoise shades. I will say, the blue shade on my lid has creased a little bit, but that could just be because I don't have a proper base under it. But yeah, I think this is a really, really nice palette. I didn't have the Book of Magic, and they discontinued it unfortunately, so I feel like this could just about make up for that. I know that they're different. I've seen videos comparing them. I know that they're different and that's absolutely fine, but I do really like this palette. It's a colour scheme I don't have in my collection, I don't think, as far as I know, but this is just beautiful. I knew it was going to be good quality because Beautybay just make good quality palettes. This is now the third one I have in this sort of 20 shade format. I also have the Wilderness palette, which I've done a video on, and the Sunset Horizons palette, which I've also done a video on. And it's just got to the point now where whenever they drop one of these 20 pan palettes, I think I'm just going to pick it up. I didn't pick up the New Romantics, mainly because it didn't really appeal to me. And I also didn't pick up the Book of Magic, and I really regret not picking up the Book of Magic. So I think from now on, whenever they drop a £20 palette, I'm just going to buy it and do a video on it and test it and see if I like it. And if I don't, I can always pass it on to a friend or somebody else for them to try out. So I think that's going to be my plan going forward, because they are pretty much always limited edition, and Beautybay refused to bring back the Book of Magic palette, so I'm not missing out again. But this is a great palette. Like I said, absolutely hate the packaging, but that's fine, I can live with it. But the shades are stunning. That blue shade is so beautiful. I think Beautybay really do have a knack for making really good shimmer shades. So yeah, if you're thinking about picking this up, I definitely recommend it. Do it quickly because they will discontinue it forever. Also, I know that they did bring back the Wilderness palette very briefly, so if you if it's still available, definitely pick that one up. It's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to use it more. But this is another amazing palette from Beautybay, and I definitely recommend it. Yeah. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put out makeup content every Wednesday and occasional Saturday videos, so if that sounds interesting to you, then please do subscribe. If you want to chat, let's have a chat in the comment section. But other than that, I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.